Take my mic. Take my mic. Take my mic. Take my mic. Take. Tony Turn. Take my mic. Mr. Rico. Wait a minute. KO Productions. We putting it down, baby. Sing it to 'em right here, Tony.
I got a feeling I can't ignore. Girl, I've never been known so sure. Needing you more and more.
Yeah.
Gonna show you what I have in store. Tricks and games that I wanna play. Just tell me that you're on your way.
Tony T.
Cause I can't wait another day.
Oh my
And I know you wanna play. Girl, I know the spots that'll make you hot. Baby, ready or not, you know. Girl, I know the place. It's within your face. Tell me that you're on your way. Yeah, that you're on your way. Yeah, baby, don't you be
Come on. Take my mic. Take my mic. Take my mic. Take. Tony Turn. Take my mic. Mr. Rico. Wait a minute. KO Productions. We putting it down, baby. Sing it to 'em right here, Tony.
I got a feeling I can't ignore. Girl, I've never been known so sure. Needing you more and more.
Yeah.
Gonna show you what I have in store. Tricks and games that I wanna play. Just tell me that you're on your way.
Tony T.
Cause I can't wait another day.
Oh my
And I know you wanna play. Girl, I know the spots that'll make you hot. Baby, ready or not, you know. Girl, I know the place. It's within your face. Tell me that you're on your way. Yeah, that you're on your way. Yeah, baby, don't you be
Come on. Take my mic. Take my mic. Take my mic. Take. Tony Turn. Take my mic. Mr. Rico. Wait a minute. KO Productions. We putting it down, baby. Sing it to 'em right here, Tony.
I got a feeling I can't ignore. Girl, I've never been known so sure. Needing you more and more.
Yeah.
Gonna show you what I have in store. Tricks and games that I wanna play. Just tell me that you're on your way.
Tony T.
Cause I can't wait another day.
Oh my
And I know you wanna play. Girl, I know the spots that'll make you hot. Baby, ready or not, you know. Girl, I know the place. It's within your face. Tell me that you're on your way. Yeah, that you're on your way. Yeah, baby, don't you be
Come on. Take my mic. Take my mic. Take my mic. Take. Tony Turn. Take my mic. Mr. Rico. Wait a minute. KO Productions. We putting it down, baby. Sing it to 'em right here, Tony.
I got a feeling I can't ignore. Girl, I've never been known so sure. Needing you more and more.
Yeah.
Gonna show you what I have in store. Tricks and games that I wanna play. Just tell me that you're on your way.
Tony T.
Cause I can't wait another day.
Oh my
And I know you wanna play. Girl, I know the spots that'll make you hot. Baby, ready or not, you know. Girl, I know the place. It's within your face. Tell me that you're on your way. Yeah, that you're on your way. Yeah, baby, don't you be
Come on.
What's up? Let me get this off the screen. Hold a second. Hey Mel, you there? Let's make sure you got back straight. Alright, let's add us to the screen. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? This DC Kool-Aid and
It's Mel, baby.
it's Mel, baby.
Yeah,
See, I
yeah.
don't know what it is about that baby.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we all do our bit different. But it's
right.
all right. You know,
It's all
diversity,
good.
that it don't hurt. Hold on, let me turn it down.
I'm trying to turn this
Hmm.
thing off so the baby ain't in the background. She just talking. What happened back in the day?
Hmm.
What happened back in the day? What happened?
Oh, was she a crybaby?
No, she was just quiet. she
No, okay, I guess.
she wasn't
Hmm.
no crybaby. She a crybaby now. For some reason, she won't cry about everything. Anyway, today is
Cause
what is it? It's today is what, Friday,
the
the
20th,
20th, the
yes,
20th,
yes it is.
Friday the 20th. If you made it to this Friday from last Friday the 13th, you are still here. Sheesh.
Right.
I don't know about y'all, but we've been dealing with storms and stuff.
We had that not really last week, but like the beginning of last week and the end of last week. The week before that.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
can hear you.
All right, I just turned this because it's picking up too much stuff. I try to fix it. Yeah, but we've been on here chilling, just having fun inside the house, trying to stay away from the storms because they talking about the storm is so bad if it's lightning. No, they say if it's lightning. No, they say if it's thundering, you might be sure to get hit by lightning if you hear the thunder or something.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how bad it was. The winds was going like 70 miles per hour. So that was yesterday. So today it's been kind of calm. Tomorrow's gonna be calm. It's been raining just about every day, exception of today. We're not having no rain. No rain tomorrow so far.
Right.
Knock on wood. What's up, Keisha? Make sure y'all hit that like button when you come in both sides of the room. Make sure you check out both live streams and hit that like button in both live streams. That'll help us do the algorithm. So anyway, Mel hit me up and said, "Hey, DC, I got something to talk about." And I
Mm-hmm.
said, and then I said, I'm scared. I said I'm scared. I don't know what she got to talk about, but I'm scared.
I oh, nothing ain't nothing. I always just talk about interesting topics. I try anyway.
Right.
And you put a topic up there talking about pride.
Well,
Pride
you can.
month.
I just put something, but you know me, I change it. It's just for right now. That's what I do when I don't
So
have
you
no name.
enjoy Pride month?
You know what? I told Lisa. I said, babe. I said I got something to talk about Pride Month because I ain't know what Keisha gonna talk about. So I mean, Mel gonna talk about. So since Mel got something to talk about, I guess we can talk about Pride Month. So she was like, well, what you gonna talk about? So what I came up with was, why do they celebrate Pride Month and celebrate out here in DC in May? Black Pride. I don't know. Do y'all have Black Pride out there?
Our Black Pride is actually this weekend. Last week was just Pride, and this weekend is Black Pride. They celebrate Pride and Juneteenth down here for the black folk.
Oh, that's cool. But ours
But
is
we
all
have go ahead. You have another Pride coming up this year.
no. Our Pride Black Pride weekend is in May. The weekend my
Hmm.
birthday and Memorial that weekend.
All right.
Every year is the same around my birthday around that same time. So I was always wondering why they do it then, and why they gotta separate it. Why everybody just can't do it all in the same month? you know.
Because we get down differently, okay? And I'm gonna explain it to you why.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Since we
I
talking about pride,
am.
hold on. Since we talking about pride, let me
Uh
go
huh.
ahead and get my pride together. Look, let me there you go. Hold on. Let me
You
turn.
always won't go there. Um, but I do. Where did I put that shit at though? I myself do have pride stickers and whatnot. I went out there and I brought me a fan dude, so I'm not about to stick that on the wall at this present time. So,
So I
but
thought
I
I'd throw
got
it all
pride.
on
How about you? Feel me? I'm like a cheerleader. Okay. Um. Now I'm going to explain to you the differences between the prides and why they separated. Um. I don't know if you know, but a long time ago, we as a community have done a lot for Pride, but they don't give us our consideration and they don't give us our kudos and shit like that. So
Right.
I'm not now. We all go to all prides, okay? But I feel like down here, the
Hmm.
reason I'm gonna have to lock these hoes up out my. What is you doing? How the fuck, dude? Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on.
She got something going on in her house. But like I always tell, I was just telling Lisa, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, why we just can't do Pride all together? But Mel got an answer, so I wanna know. Maybe
Cause
somebody.
we do them totally differently. Like I went. Look, I have been.
What's
What you
up,
plugging
Lisa?
it up in here for? I don't want that. Fuck going on here? Anyways,
You got peoples, I got babies up in here.
you know what? You saying that shit? I think I read the damn baby. Okay. Now here you go. I have never been to Pride. Don't judge. Don't judge me. I
Okay.
have been out of the closet living free for 25 years and I have never been to Pride. I've passed by it. I've seen a few, you see them on the news and shit like that, but I had never physically participated in one.
Okay.
So the one that came here, oh, for some of you all, you don't know, I am once again single. So um, I said, might as well go see what it's about. She ain't never want to go with me before or whatever.
Hmm.
And, and so I said, might as well go see what it's about. You feel me?
Right.
Um, I knew it was I knew it was gonna be, something off the wall type shit because don't take this the wrong way. Gay people have flair. You feel me? If you understand what I'm saying. We got flair. It don't matter our race. It don't matter our ethnicity. We got flair. So I knew it was gonna be something.
Wait a minute. So
Um,
you gotta explain what that means because some people might be in the chat saying, hold up, this popped up on my screen. Yeah. You
okay,
might
here you go.
you
If
might
you
have.
go into anything that's a gay event, it's gonna be different and it's gonna be entertaining in one way or another. Um, you, I don't give a fucking 50 people or 65 people in the crowd doing it plain. Them other 30 some odd percent gonna do it for you. They're gonna be like, oh no, bitch, what are you doing? They're gonna do it for you. um, so this was my first time going to Pride. It was okay. And it's like I said earlier, Black Pride this weekend. But let me here go the difference. I went to Black Pride. I went to Pride last week. I went and paid my ticket because there's a festival and everything like that. You got to buy a ticket. I went and paid my ticket. We went in. We looked at different things. There were drag shows going on. There were DJs going on and stuff like that. And they were giving out things and whatnot, whatnot. And you know, everybody was there. It wasn't just um couples, it wasn't just single people. There were families there. There were
Uh-oh, you froze. She froze on us. Make sure it ain't me. It froze on us. Type one in the chat if y'all still hear me. Just make sure.
okay, I'm here. You
That
here?
was you. Yeah.
Okay. And what I mean by Q and queer, I've always heard about, they have gay men with families. Um, But normally people like, oh, they're in the closet type people.
Mm-hmm.
But even if they are, pride is a day if they fucking bold enough to come out and participate and be like, yeah, I'm a little something, something, but this is my wife, cause she right there with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't know. Forgive me, gay folks, but I don't know what the fuck it is about gay folks and want to be a fucking bleeding hearts about the animals and shit, man.
Mm-mm.
They gotta pipe that shit down or something because at our pride, I'm gonna say I saw at least 15 fucking boots dedicated to some kind of animal shit. Um, the cat people, the ferret people. They had the French bulldogs there. They had just two, three different vets there. There was PetSmart, and they had a few other people. Then when you go over on the other side, they got the pet zoo and they got the some woman there with all her reptiles on the table and shit. And I was like, huh, this what pride like. But here go Black Pride this weekend, right? And I may go pass by whatever, whatever, but as far as participating in supposed to be adult activities at night, I'm good. I'm good. And here's why. You have to pay, I think it's something like 30, 35, 30, $35 just to get in it.
Hey, Mel, go out and
Then,
come back. Mel, go out and come back in.
all right,
It's doing something. It's, she having it's like a delay. I know I wasn't tripping, but they Pride sound different. Now I've been going to Pride. When last time I went to Black Pride? Hmm. Well, I went to Black Pride. It's been years. I want to say, but it's still the same because everybody posts all the videos of Pride, so it ain't. I'm not missing nothing. It's the same thing every year when it comes to Black Pride. But I'm gonna wait for Mel to reboot to come back, and then the regular Pride event, like Pride Month, that's totally different too. it's like two different things. Like I like going to both prides, but the regular pride is so different. Now, if you went to Pride before, or you have experience going to Pride or seen it, type one. I just want to know if you ever been to Pride because your Pride might be different than our Pride. Our Pride is like totally like. First of all, it don't make sense, and I'm gonna repeat myself when Mel come back. It don't make sense for Black Pride to overcharge a price just like going to the club like normal, just like normal. It's just Pride month. I mean Pride weekend. Let's say that. And all they do, only thing Black Pride out here do is drags, like she said, drag shows, clubbing, partying, and they do this big event at the park. That's the only thing that's different than normal going to clubs during the regular week. So, like I said, Pride out here is totally different when it comes to the Black Pride. Black Pride is like it's just regular clubbing. They normally you get in there for like what 10. Well, back in the day it was real cheap. You get in there for like what? Whew. Back then you go to club pay like $10 to get in, right? During Pride they gonna jack it up to 25 to get in, and you ain't getting nothing different. You just getting the what is it? People out of towners in there and regular people. It's just different. Just different people. That's it. And then they had the drag shows, stuff like that. Let me see. All right, you there?
yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you was pixelating. You was like your mouth wasn't going. You was talking, and it was like you done stopped talking. But
All right.
I was telling them how Black Pride is out here. Our Black Pride consists of going to the club, drag shows, stuff they do throughout the every weekend. That's normally $10 to get in, and then on Pride weekend it's 25 to get in. Ain't nothing different. Only thing different they do different is on Pride is they do a for the Black Pride they do a get together at the park. This big huge everybody at the park. That's it.
No, no, they're not doing it here.
So
They're
I
having tonight is the meet and greet. Tomorrow is the pool party, and
yeah Yeah, they do
I
have a couple
forget
of them.
what Sunday is, but like I was saying, the 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 ridiculous ass cost. Now I'm not gonna say there's not free parts of it, but who wants to go to the dog parts of shit?
I ain't never heard of that one.
And yeah, it goes up with to 400 and some odd dollars.
No, I ain't never heard of that. Now that's different.
And that's you gotta pay for table service or bottle service or are you just gonna be standing in the floor?
Yeah, our pride is consists of straight clubbing the whole weekend. It's like a non-stop
Hell
thing to
no.
do. And then, like I said, they
Nah,
do a couple of people. Like, all right, so during Black Pride, you have like, say you want to throw a pool party, so you rent a pool party for Pride. You see like stuff like that, but they do that during this whole summer. You know, they gotta. So it's like nothing different.
well, last Friday, there was something. It was a Black Pride type thing because it was given by Black Who's,
What's up,
and
Ladybug? What's up, Michelle?
they was rapping and all that crap and whatnot. But I think it was called Film Fantasy, and I was
Mm.
like, you know what? I'm not going to that one, because on the thing, it already let you know what type of crowd they was having, and I was like, nah, I'm too old for that bullshit, y'all. Because they're talking about we not gonna disrespect each other. We gonna keep our hands to ourselves. And I'm like, oh no, no,
Right.
no, no. I don't think I'm be going to that shit.
You gotta watch out for this. It's gonna be okay.
Right, right. They telling you from the get go, like, hmm, you might not want to be here like that.
Now, Pride Month out here, they have all right. They have a big festival downtown DC, not too far from the White House. They take the whole strip of Pennsylvania Avenue. They have tents, people selling stuff. They got a big show. They have a big celebrity at the big stage. Then they have these other spots where people can dance in the little area they section off, and people selling food. And then it's like a big thing, you know. And also they have like brunch somewhere and drag shows, and they just have stuff going on.
Okay,
You just look at
well,
your
yeah, that's what I was laughing at. That's crazy. Um, we had I saw an interesting array of folks. Um, I should have had my camera spinning more, but you know when you go to these things, you don't want to really impede on people's privacy. And now I won't be walking around. Can I take your picture? Can I take your picture all fucking day long? We Keisha did take a few pictures uh with people, but I saw the Fox boy and I took a picture of him. Don't you judge me. Oh, what I mean by the Fox boy,
I was
he
like, wait
had
a
a
minute, what is
fox
that?
head on.
Hmm.
He had a fox head on, like a costume fox head,
Hmm.
and a fox tail, and he had on some kind of
Thank you, Jaden.
tank top with the rainbow on it and shorts with the rainbow on it, with high rainbow socks. He was he was interesting. I was like, I got to get a picture of him,
I
and
ain't gonna lie.
I had got
I ain't gonna lie. Seriously, I be recording. I ain't even gonna lie. I just
well,
be
Keisha did some recording, and it's not the best of to me.
yeah.
Um, look, here was my beef. Part of it was inside, and part of it was outside. Well, no offense. When I get to the outside part, that ain't my thing. I like the sunshine and all that shit, but it is like over 90 and that sun beaming on you. No, no, I'm Mel about to go find Mel some shade somewhere.
You sound like Lisa when we went last time. We were sitting under the tree while where they was dancing at because it was just too much. One year we went. They do the big parade for the
We missed the parade. I was so fucking mad. We missed the parade.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do the parade down DC for the month June Pride month. They they do that. They got a big one. And
I
I
don't
remember
want to miscount. I don't want to say maybe I saw that shit wrong and say it out loud. But I do believe Dallas has another pride coming up in September.
Keisha said they was naked in.
I
I ain't
didn't
gonna
see
lie.
them.
See, I hit the
I,
blur on them. Yeah, so yeah,
I
go ahead.
I saw some I wouldn't necessarily call them nude. You know, everybody, well, not everybody, but certain people wear their ass cheeks out. I wouldn't necessarily call that nude.
Yeah, that's not new. I think I got videos and stuff, all of that stuff downtown.
She said that some woman was in front of me with her breasts out. I was like, well, I never saw the bitch, but I wouldn't have. But
Dang.
here's why. Because she was literally in front of me. All I saw was her back. And she keeps saying, that girl, her titties was out. And I'm like, how the fuck I'm going to see them through her back? I ain't no motherfucking Superman, bitch. I ain't no
Like
got no
shoot.
X-ray vision. Right.
jump, jump up and turn around. Oh, I seen her.
But ironically, when I went on the other side of her, she turned around. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not meant for me to see this.
Yes, because they be doing that when they do that big parade down there. I was like, wow, and you got kids down there too. I'm like, don't look. Man, we took Nick one year. He wanted to go.
Right.
We asked him, you want to go to
Alonzo
Pride?
wanted to go, and we was like, you sure about that shit? Ooh. Now, see, Houston Pride Parade is this next weekend coming up.
I need to
That's
find out if
kind
they
of
got something
interesting.
nearby. I think I missed the one out here. I think I did.
Yeah, it's Saturday, June 29th at 7:30 for the parade. Hmm. My son's did want to take a trip this weekend coming up.
Hey, that'd be a good one, huh?
Yeah, it
That'd be
would be.
that'd be good to go to. Shoot. That'd be good. Good timing. So,
So,
like
do
I said,
y'all have a Pride festival?
yeah, that's the big festival. They take over the whole Pennsylvania Avenue down the street from the White House. They take over the whole street. I'm surprised he didn't stop it. that
Right.
was that. I was a surprise that he didn't stop that parade. But
Oh, wow.
'cause that's
Drag
next.
shows, concerts, and community.
All right,
I ain't never
Mel.
been to Pride in Houston. I'm thinking about going down there. What you?
Yeah, you should go
Have
down
you
there.
been to any Pride other than in DC?
Nah, you know what? That's a good idea though. I should try that shit. Hop a flight or drive unless it's close by. Like anything close by, like North Carolina, South Carolina,
Yeah,
Georgia.
that's what I was telling my son. I was like,
Going to New
Houston
York.
only 3 to 4 hours away, depending on how we drive. We
Now
need to
New
go down there for the weekend.
now New
And
York, I catch a
how
bus.
far is New York from you?
Like about 4 to 5 hours.
4 to 5 hours. That's it.
Yeah.
How are you not New York every fucking month, or at least 2 times a year?
One, I'm not gonna drive in New York. That's a no no. New York,
Okay.
because they drive too crazy for me. So yeah, I have to
Yeah,
catch me.
but here goes the thing. You can get you a suburban city around there and just catch the train on in.
True. Babe, look up New York Pride. It might already happen. A lot of stuff already happened because it become what's it the end of the month like?
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Houston's is next week. No, bitch, you don't. I already paid for tickets to go somewhere else next weekend. I'm not. I'm just gonna leave that alone and quit tempting my goddamn self. Because see, here go the thing about Houston. A lot of our transplants live in Houston now, and if there's gonna be a pride, I know it's gonna be off the chain. I used to love going to the club on Fridays and Saturday nights.
That's the parade. Lisa said the New York parade is June 29th.
That's when Houston parade is.
What your prize going on now? Might have to think about that one. Brittany wanted to go out there anyway to go to Canal Street to shop. Perfect timing. Me and her.
Right.
I'm gonna talk to Britt, see if she wanna ride out there. That'd be something to do. All right, what you
I
got
don't
to talk
even
about?
know. Oh, you want to know what I want to talk about?
Yeah, what's up?
I was watching something. I'm just like that. And really, I don't think I. Oh no, I think I saw it on TikTok, and it was talking about fetishes.
Talking about who?
Fetishes.
Fetishes. Okay,
Fetishes.
I know fetishes. Go ahead.
But what exactly makes something a fetish do?
Basically, fetishes is like if you like feet, that's your fetish.
No, they got so many more fetishes than feet. Okay,
I just
that's
use I just said that when you just be saying something.
that's because that's the one that people mostly know. Oh, the foot fetish. Like in Boomerang with Eddie Murphy and um I want to know don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice. Foot fetishes and shit.
Right.
But there's other fetishes and foot fetishes. They got some people who like being choked. You know, that's weird. Like what really makes something a fetish?
I guess they like
Um,
the what is that called? Like the feeling like they being gagged,
I,
like you know.
no, I think a fetish is something to do with what turn you on. That's not of the norm. But I'm about to look it up right quick. Like I'm gonna look up the definition.
Now you should have told me. I could just put it on the thing. Go ahead, keep talking. I'll put it up there. Fetish.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. A form of sexual desire in which gratification is strongly linked to a particular object or activity or part of the body other than the sexual organs.
Oh.
I don't think I could know from nobody beating the shit out of me. Like, how the hell do they beat you for your? That's basically what they're saying about the fetish. It gives you uh sexual gratification other than using your sex organs.
Nah, I couldn't.
Man, I
Nah,
heard about a dude and his fetish, and I don't want to share his fetish because it's kind of.
no, go
I
ahead.
was like, I was like, are you serious? How, motherfucker? How?
Go ahead.
Excuse me.
We want to
He used
know.
to like to put Blue Star ointment on his groin.
What you know? Because hold up. He like to put what? Back up. Back up.
Blue Star ointment. This stuff they tell you put on for ringworms and um jackets and shit like that. You you how can I say this?
See, if you would have said
Okay,
something like, if you would have said something like icy hot
yeah, something like that.
or something like that,
Yeah, something like that.
he might like
It's 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 like Vicks, but a little stronger.
he might like that minty, that sensation of
You know
the
that shit
ointment.
burn like that shit burns, okay?
He might like the
And
feel,
then on
not the
top of
feel, but
that
the
shit, on top of the Blue Star ointment,
no.
that
That's it.
bitch. Oh wait. Let me back up. I said his groin, but it involved the good. Okay, on top of that, he used to like to put it in a diaper and put on the diaper too. So
Oh,
come on now, that encompasses more than your groin right there. So
Yeah.
you like the Blue Star ointment in your booty hole?
It's,
And he
I guess
was supposedly a straight man.
I think
Uh,
that's just
that's a fetish. Who the fuck wants to put Blue Star ointment in their booty hole?
maybe because it
Do
make
could you know? Do you know that shit kind of like burn when you put it somewhere it ain't supposed to be? Fuck. Imagine, have you ever fucked around and put Blue Star, not Blue Star ointment, but Vicks maybe in your nose? Have you ever done some shit like that?
no. I put it right here so I can get the not in there.
Okay. Now, if you put it in there and you feel that get that burn and shit, he's doing that with a diaper on.
Well, he might like the way that feels, like that sensation of the burning of the sensation of his booty butt, his booty hole. So
He got to, but
some people like they just like stuff like that. I mean, why I don't know, but that's their fetish.
and some people you say foot fetish, but they got people with the shoe fetish. And it goes past. I have to have that pair of Jordans.
Hold
Okay.
up, that's what Zach. That's where I'm at, Libra. The
Wait, let me
menthol.
see.
She said he likes the menthol.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Lisa said the cooling sensation
Look,
is normally done in a hot space. That's what she said.
I don't need my wait. I don't need my bifocals. I just want to check it on the chat. Now, what you say is done in a hot space.
That's what Lisa says. Done in a hot space, and he liked the cooling sensation of the burning in the.
No, look. I ain't never asked him why he did it. Uh, Cause he didn't know I knew those things. But
Oh,
when you talk to somebody, you be like, "Why I always smell Blue Star ointment or some shit like that when I'm around him?" And they tell you, you know, you can't just go up to them. Um, yo, I was wondering why you smell like Blue Star ointment, so I asked old girl, and old girl told me why. Is that true? You can't do no shit like that. And
yeah.
but no, I don't see that.
That's too much. I mean, that's his thing. But just think about some of
What?
the guys with the fetish using gerbils.
Oh wow! Look, last time I did a live not too long ago, and Libra was talking about a ferret stuck up somebody's booty, and then I went to fucking Pride, and there was this woman with a fucking ferret who could not use his black legs, and I was like, what if they had to pull him out by them legs and broke something? But he alive though. He alive. Um, but you think putting a live animal up your butt is a fetish? I think that goes a little past a fetish.
Man, say,
Uh,
wait a minute, hold on, man, back up. You say he alive. He's alive. The it's
yeah,
a
he alive.
yeah, broke legs. That's messed up though. We-
I don't know if his legs were broke or he was born that way or something happened and he came that way, but he was not walking on them back fucking legs. Whenever the motherfucker moved, it was moving like a snake because it was dragging itself on its first two paws. But that little bitch was running. That didn't stop that motherfucker.
See, see. Now I ain't gonna look at.
Um,
You got me look at little animals. I ain't gonna see them the same no more.
hey, it wasn't me. But what is that really a fetish? Like, you think they get gratification from the little animal just doing what it's doing, trying to breed and live?
No, because
But
see
what
what
the fuck?
it is. You know, they running up in there and they trying to get out. That's why some people they be end up in the hospital.
Hmm. Look, I'm like this.
I don't get it.
Maybe somebody was like, don't put him in that head first, and they shoved him up feet first, and they fucked his feet up. But that little ferret only had the use of his front legs,
I can't mess with you.
and they kept it. The thing that killed me is they kept it, and they're like, "Oh, he's alive, and we're taking care of him. We're not just gonna throw him away. He's not trash."
They
But
done, they done
why the fuck
washed him
y'all
up.
ain't get that thing a wheelchair? Why you ain't getting in a wheelchair? Why you got him dragging his legs and all that shit on the ground like that? And y'all want to talk about y'all fucking humane and y'all helping. Man, why didn't you help that mother? Look, you can make a little wheelchair at fucking home. You don't even got to spend them hundreds of dollars in the store.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking ferret, man. You can make it a little wheelchair. Don't make him fucking abuse himself every day, dragging himself, and then gonna sit there and laugh. He's so is cheeky, ain't he?
but
Bitch,
but check
you
it
better
out.
get
Hold on.
that crawling motherfucker off of me.
Shit. That dude was trying to get up out of there. He like, what the hell? they, he probably was searching for help. His ass out there, like, don't you see me? They're abusing me. Help me,
Right.
nigga.
I was like, what's wrong with that fucker?
He sit up there
But you
talking about
supposed to
some,
be humane.
talking about you looking at me. Don't you see I need some help? Call the people.
Right. I was like, wow. I couldn't believe that shit. And there were a few shit. I don't see, and this is part of my problem with the community. Everybody always want to cry foul on every fucking thing. And I said that because what I'm about to say is gonna be a foul. It's gonna be that blow the whistle on that bitch about what I'm about to say. But I'm not trying to be inconsiderate or insensitive, but that's not my community. So they're part of the community, but that's like a city. Uh, I'm more uptown and they're more downtown. Okay, you know, it is what it is. But I don't know what to call the trans folks. Um, I don't know if they're trans or if they're drag queens. And you know, I'm gonna have to find a drag queen to come on here, or a trans woman, or a trans man, because I'm in the community and whatnot, but I still got a whole lot of questions. That's just like I saw a couple out there. They like this couple that I see on one of these social media platforms. She was a stud and he was a punk. And I was like, if it works for them, but however you want it, that's your business. But what's the difference? Can you tell the difference between a drag queen and a trans? And then it's trans woman, or what? Cross dresser, drag queen. See, I'm
what,
old school. I don't give no speech like that anymore. I don't know all the damn terms.
what
Then
it
you fuck
is
around, you say,
the
"What up,
trend.
ma'am?" And they be like, "I ain't no ma'am."
Oh,
Oh,
see,
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
they hit you with that. Oh, no, I'm not. Nah, but what it is like transgender. Basically, they're ones they trans from man to female, female to male. And then the drag ones, they just like to put on that makeup and do their little show. So you gotta
But
think.
they have some that yeah, what yours what I was just talking about was a drag queen most likely. But there are so many. Keisha took a picture with a couple of a few trans guys, and I don't know how you would address them because you fuck around, call them girl. Look, people just too sensitive about everything nowadays. Um, We when I was growing up, we would call a spade a spade. That's a girl with a dick. That's a bull dagger. You know, nowadays it's just so much bullshit going around. They don't want to be clear cut about shit because they got about 50 ways to say bisexual, and I was like, ain't that bisexual? Because we
Right?
saw some things. We saw some things. I got this one, but they had pride fans, you know, like the rainbow fan, and they had the extra little colors in it and shit. And Keisha saw them other fans they had up there. And she was like, "Oh, that's so pretty. I want it." I said, "Bitch, you can't do that around here, bitch. You'll be fucking getting in the club. You don't even know you in, bitch." I said, "Them fans stand for something, girl. And if you wanna get that fan, you better go look that shit up." And she was
Right?
like,
She ain't know.
"Right."
She ain't know. Yeah.
I was like, "Girl, them fans stand for something." I say that blue, red, and purple, that shit stand for something, girl. You better not just, oh, it's pretty. I want that fan. Bitch, you better leave that shit alone. For you be in a whole club, you didn't know you was in, motherfucker. For you be getting the attention you do not want.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, oh, they mean something. Yes, bitch. I said, I know that pink one and that baby blue and that white. I know that's trans, though. I can tell you that one. I know that's trans.
But you
But
know
all
what?
them other color flags, I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not even that you don't know them. If you in an environment of a event like it's Pride Month right now, you can
Right?
be you basically like just supporting them. You just supporting them. That's it.
No, 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 no. I'm not gonna buy no flag and get in no club I'm not a member of. Um, and those other clubs got pretty flags. The pansexual flag, the bisexual flag, the what they call it, polysexual. All of them got pretty color things. You don't want to fuck around and get caught up in some shit you ain't part of. You just
Right.
go ahead on and get you that simple ass, basic fucking rainbow flag and be fucking happy.
You like stick with the regular colors.
Right. You fuck around, motherfuckers be here. I know that's right, girl. And you like, yeah. Don't know what the fuck you yeah into, motherfucker.
You saying Wayne Brady said he's paying? Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
You
Yeah.
know, um,
So you was on fetish. I want to know the other fetish that you had. You was talking about.
oh, somebody said something about feet. But people talking about don't you put your foot by my mouth. I'm just gonna mind my business and keep my business to myself on that one. Like we listen, but we judge. We don't judge, but I'm not telling y'all that.
Right. we just out here. We listening.
Right.
Yeah. There's a lot
But
of there's a lot out there. A lot of fetishes.
oh, there's a fetish. There's as many fetishes as there are people. Okay. Um, this is another thing. I saw a woman who had a dog. I was like, what the fuck is this? Crippled dog fest? And the dog was doing the same thing. No, the dog was a little bit better off than the ferret. At least the dog was hopping with his. But I'm like, there got to be some kind of fetish. Who the fuck want a house full of handicapped animals, man? There got to be some kind of fetish. I
I'm just
I'm just saying. You
man.
think I'm gonna have a house full of animals that need a lot of extra care?
Well, it might be an
Fuck
older
no.
animal. It might be old. We gonna say that. We gonna leave it as
I
an
don't give
old.
a fuck. Do you know this woman got down on her knees and hugged the dog to take a selfie with her and the dog in front of the pride sign. And I was looking at her, I'm like, damn, I don't know, this bitch sad. I feel sad for her. Like she had pride with her dog and she don't even want to take a picture by her goddamn self. She's like, come on, baby, we're about to take this picture. I was like, damn. Wait,
I'm just gonna sit back. No.
we supposed to have another pride in September. That's what I was looking up because I want to go to that one. But this pride is well, pride originally was in Dallas, and it's supposed to be later this year.
I think I'm gonna do that one in New York. I'm gonna see. It's the 29th. When is the 29th? Next week?
Next weekend.
Next weekend. What I got going on the 28th? Oh shit, I got a dentist appointment.
Oh, they did say that. Cause see, this pride.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Hold up.
Oh, y'all back in Maryland again? Let me find out. Y'all out this way.
Okay, the application deadline is September the 1st, and oh, okay, it's gonna be straight up a parade, I guess. And hold up, I'm getting to the bottom of it. Oh, I did want to know how to volunteer for this. I might just do that. This is September.
Y'all hit the
About
casinos. The casinos out here yet?
so wow. Now what happened is while we went to Pride, that is the new location because they say that the police used to harass Pride, so they put it on private property.
Wow, the
That thing
police.
that we went to last week, yeah, the police used to harass them. Um, what's a fucking good parade without a fucking alcoholic beverage in your hand? You know, if you do, and and the police would harass them, so they moved it to Fair Park.
That's
Oh
crazy.
wow, I was just talking about that and it was right there. But fuck that. They supposed to be doing a real parade in September. That's when our Pride Month used to be in Dallas. And yeah, I'm gonna go to that one. Oh, September the 1st. September the 14th through the 21st. That's a long fucking time. Hold up, what the fuck going here?
I hit y'all up on Instagram, y'all.
You ever had a whole week of Pride?
The whole week. That's
Yeah,
Black
this
Pride.
thing says united by love, bound by pride.
No, Black Pride is week the whole weekend.
Right.
I don't know about the month of Pride month. I don't know how that operates.
Okay, September 21st at 2 o'clock. That's the old gay neighborhood, so say, where they used to be at. And they're going to do a parade. Okay, I'm going to that one too. It should be done cool down a little bit because it's September. Oh, wow. What the hell am I going to wear?
Dan,
Wow. That's the fuckery of people in your house. Like, did you not know I was doing this shit on my phone? Now you're going to text message me and send me a video. When the fuck am I supposed to watch this video? um, but yeah, this is like my first really free day in a while.
Now, have y'all been
This is
on?
like,
Y'all ever been on a cruise ship? They had Pride on a cruise ship.
you know what? Somebody was talking about that. Who the hell was I talking to? I don't even know. Oh, I want to say it was this woman who was trying to give away quote unquote free cruises.
Hmm.
But when you read in between the lines, it ain't free. But she was like, I've been on 12 cruises and I love them. I think if I do a cruise, I'm gonna have to start out small. Um, you know, even though I would probably be dodging fucking alligators and shit like that, and turtles and fucking maybe nutria and shit too. I think I want if I do a cruise, I want to start with a river cruise. I've always wanted to take the Mississippi River cruise, and it starts like either way, down here or up there, and you go up the Mississippi River or down it out there, some shit like that. I'm gonna
What's
look
up?
into it, but yeah, I don't want, I want to be at least able to see the fucking shore, okay? I don't want to be out there and be like, where the fuck we at? Like, where land at, motherfucker? I don't want even binoculars to see land. No,
Damn.
no, no.
What's up,
Yeah, yeah. I won't be
Wolf
able to get
Daddy?
up and be like,
Y'all are
there's the
dying, man.
shore over there. There's the shore there. I don't want to have to,
So you
and
won't
if
take
I
a
do okay with it,
you won't take a big cruise?
if I do good with the river cruise, then I'll take a big cruise.
But
But,
see, the river cruise is different. That's different water. You on different water.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But I could see the show too.
Damn.
Think I'm lying? Nope. I there's some shit my sister called me about that they did, and they go around the country doing it. It's something like a murder mystery type thing or some shit, and you dressed up in costumes and all that shit. And I was like, bitch, why you didn't been telling me about that shit? That sounds like something I would want to go to.
So
And
where is this located?
they move around. They're like a troop, so say. But it's like murder mystery shit, but it's themed, and it's themed in a western and shit. So you gotta have your hats and your boots and shit like that. Yeah, I won't go to that. Right now it's going around the country. I think next they go to Memphis. After they go to Memphis, they go to Birmingham, and they eventually end up. The last show that I saw was in Houston, and it's like a murder mystery, and I guess you gotta solve it or some shit. But you know us, it's music. It's filled with music.
Okay. So where do it start off?
Like,
Where do it port out of?
oh, I don't know. Let me see.
That sounded like some fun right
They,
there.
yeah, do. It's what she told me that shit was called.
We all over the place on this live stream, but it's all right. We just chilling. Anything you want to ask us, go ahead and ask. Just beware of the answer. That's all I got. That's all I got. If you got something to ask the question, ask the question. Just beware of the answer.
I don't know what the shit called, but when I find out, remember I'm gonna let you know. But it's something like a murder mystery. I forget what she called it. And yeah, they came to Dallas at the beginning of June. I was like, bitch, why you ain't tell me about this shit then? I could have at least went. depending on the size of the city, like in I want to say when they go to Houston, they got 3 shows.
I just put over
But
there.
yeah, it's
They got one
you
next
gotta
year.
help solve it and all that good shit and all that. I say yeah, that sounds like it's gonna be fun. And you gotta dress up and all that. So let me see.
Mm.
I don't know the name of it.
They
Oh,
got
here you go. Is this it? Murder Mystery Company.
all kinds.
Well, it was a Shark Tank idea.
See, I be
No, this
cheating.
ain't it. Cause
I'll be like
what?
they. I be cheating. I'll be like they look like they smart. I'm gonna go with these. I'm gonna go with them.
My son recently went to an escape room, and he was like, "Y'all gotta try it." And I'm like, "The way y'all motherfuckers fight around here, we'll be stuck in that bitch, fucking twiddling our fingers, waiting on the moles to open the door for us."
We got one down the street at the mall. They took this whole 2 stores and built one.
Uh huh.
We got
Mm.
one right in the mall. And me and Charles went past it. I said, "You want to do that one day?" We just never went. That's a good idea though. I might have to do it. I
My
might
other
have to.
son want to go to the rage room, and I was like, "I don't know if we should go to the rage room. I don't know if I trust being in the room with y'all. Y'all got fucking sludge hammers, bats, hammers. I'm good.
They went
Crowbars. I'm good."
through that.
She should always sit there and say, if you and your sister go camping, I would never go with y'all.
Oh no, I don't
Oh,
do that.
oh. But I wouldn't go to no fucking rage room with them, okay?
Threw the thing the wrong direction.
Fuck, you should have saw how we was looking at each other in the room. Like Keisha said, we all looking around the room, looking at each other. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. She leaves the room. We like, I ain't going to no rage room with them motherfuckers. I ain't, mm-mm. I want to come out unhurt. I ain't gonna say alive. I'm gonna say unhurt.
Right.
I'm not going to. Mm-mm, fuck that. So
Yeah. So let's go back to this fetish thing, right? Do you have any fetish? This your topic. So do you have any fetish?
I said I do, but I won't tell you what.
But that's my question.
What's that?
What's your fetish?
Oh no 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 no. Do you have any?
No, you can't ask a question with a question. All right, Lisa.
I didn't answer it. I asked a whole nother question. Um, but like I said, we all. I want to say everybody has their own quirks about sex and what turns them on.
Right?
Um, I probably, well, fuck, most lesbians have a fetish because, fuck, what is cunnilingus?
So what's your fetish?
Did you hear what I said?
Hold on. Let me ask you again. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds, all right? What's your fetish, Mel?
I said, like I said earlier, I myself and I think a lot of other lesbians enjoy cunnilingus. And if that's not a fetish, I don't know what the fuck is.
What is it?
Cunnilingus,
What is that?
eating pussy.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You look like you said, I'm just saying. Okay.
I can go to completion doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's a fetish.
That's a fetish. I don't really have
They
no
say
fetish.
get gratification out of it.
Okay.
Do you not get gratification out of doing that?
I guess.
Yeah, you do.
I guess. Yeah.
But then again, is it really a fetish? Because it does involve a sex organ,
Right.
but it ain't yours.
True. So,
So,
what fetish you have that doesn't require that?
what kind of freak you think I am? Like I got more than one fetish. What?
You might.
What the fuck you trying to say, man? Wow.
Baby. Oh man. Like
Some people might
when I was
go
growing up,
ahead.
I had a fetish when it could be any I don't know what it was, but if women had on look, stockings. It's something about rubbing them. It, that I don't know where that came from, but
Stockings?
it's something about rubbing them stockings for some reason.
Nah, come on now. If that look here,
That's it.
rubbing the stockings is all good and shit. But if you got a motherfucking creature foot, you don't want that foot on you. Fuck
A
them
foot.
stockings.
No, I'm talking about their legs. It's something about the. If I saw a lady with some stockings on, I don't know. I just rubbed their legs for some reason. That's when I was young though.
Wow. I have was somewhat, but I can't say it would give me gratification. So
Hold
I'm
up.
gonna just leave that one alone.
They saying spill mail. Inquires minds wants to know.
Y'all just knows as the fuck.
Y'all got any questions? Go ahead and ask them questions.
I don't get enough from slapping the flag, snapping the flag. I don't. No, I don't get gratification from snapping the fan. Forget y'all. No, that don't give me gratification. I do enjoy it though. I ain't even gonna lie. But no, I don't get gratification from slapping the
What's up?
fan.
Just
No.
read my book. Just read my book. Yeah. I don't know. It was something about women with stockings. I would just walk past and just rub their stockings. I don't know what that was. I don't know where that came
Fuck
from.
no. I enjoy the seeing a woman in some calf high boots.
Oh, with the boot.
I know Western boots. Um, Not the more fucking no, just a pair of calf high boots, good calf high. I don't want you in the moccasins or nothing like that, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I appreciate that one. This I don't know, is there something about it? But I don't get gratification, so I'm not gonna. Is it really a fetish? They say gratification.
Hmm. Yeah, I can
Hmm,
see that. I can see that. I can see that.
I do. I love to see that. Um, I remember one time I was coming home. I don't know where I was coming home from, and the stewardess had like on like her skirt was like to her knees and her calf boots. I was like, oh, I like bitch, you might want to go to the back if you don't want me looking at you, because I'm gonna look at you this whole flight every time I see you.
We staring
I
at
ain't
you.
lying.
You looking like ooh.
Right.
Yeah.
Then the motherfucker gonna look me in my face. I was like, what bitch you want some? What?
Miss Read my book say they silky. They silky.
Silky.
Y'all ain't got no questions. What's wrong? We need some questions so we can give y'all some answers. Something you might want to know. It's Pride Month.
I
This your
don't have
opportunity.
no I don't do the boots on the ground. So
Oh, yeah.
man, but I saw this other line dance. Um, how can I say it without sounding ignorantly racist? Or it's like a Western song. So we do listen to Western and we do sing it and we do all that, but not this song. And it was doing a line dance like it caught me as in between um a river dance and what else? A river dance and boots on the ground like combination, but it's old, which made me be like, what bitch? They got a lot of bass hitting in it and it's real nice. Um
She said
what
country
the fuck her
girl.
name?
Country girl. That's what Keisha said.
Is it-
Oh, stockings are silky, especially when women wore them. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It that feeling. I would walk up and like, cause it just feels so. Baby, put some stockings on.
Do women even wear stockings anymore?
I don't know. I ain't seen nobody with them things in years.
I don't like the way stockings feel.
It's been years.
It's not just stockings you like.
You say clogging?
Yeah, it might be clogging.
What's that?
It's a dance like the Dutch do.
Oh,
And they do them in them cloggy shoes, and they make a lot of noise. Right, fishnets are different. You like fishnets, DC?
fishnets. Oh, them the ones with the holes in them. Nah, that was.
Yeah.
Nah, I like the other ones. I would
No,
walk
no,
past
they don't have the holes in them. They look like a fishnet. You
them
know how
little.
when you go fishing in the net,
Yeah, them
it
look like
depends
that.
on the ones you got because they got the little hole ones and they got the big hole ones. I
Oh,
saw a girl that probably used one for a bra. I was amazed. I was like, "You go, bitch!" And it
I
was a
didn't.
rainbow fishnet, and she used it as a bra.
I don't understand this question right here. You.
What's the question, man?
What?
What are with the eyes? Is this how it is known you like someone? I love just asking.
What about the eyes? Shit, the eyes a motherfucker. Hmm.
Wait a minute, hold on.
But then sometimes you look at the motherfuckers and be like, "Nope, I keep it moving." You
What you mean?
ain't never look somebody in their eye and you be like, "I ain't interested."
Yeah. But then you got somebody that
Then have you ever looked somebody in the eyes and you like, "Bitch, we gonna fuck. I know we gonna fuck."
it's happening tonight. Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah. So, no, you good, you good. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Let me put that up. Hold up. I always thought fishnets looked cheap and whorish. Yeah, maybe that's what it was with me just reading my book. She's saying they're saying just saying there's a certain look you get, very intense. They make it known that they want you. Yeah, especially like say
Right.
for you in a club or somewhere in a setting and you minding your own business and you feel that person just looking at you and they staring and something you stare. Sometimes you could
You feel it. You can
sometimes you
feel
could
them staring at you.
and you turn around and you look right in their eyes and sometimes it can be either it can be intense and you got that whoa, or you can be like, what the hell are you looking at me? It's even
It
one.
depends on your mood. But look here. Sometimes when a bitch really wants you and you look at them, you ain't no doubt about it. It's like, okay, bitch. I don't know, bitch. Maybe, bitch. I don't know. Hold up. Where that hoe at? What are you looking for? No, it be like that. You be like, I don't know. Wait, hold up.
But
Oh,
then,
here we
hold
go.
on. But then, what about this one, Keisha? I mean, Mel. I'll just read what Keisha said. She said, "Are you like a clogging dancing, Mel?" She said,
Who,
"Clogging
me,
dancing."
clog dancing? Girl, get the fuck.
I was reading that, trying to say something else. Hold up, hold up. So, prime example. Say you go meet somebody for the first time, right?
Uh-huh.
You seen
My
them.
my light bothering y'all.
You good. You see
All
them.
right.
You see them, but you don't. You never really seen them, in person. So you go meet them,
Mm,
and the first thing that you do is you look at them, right?
right,
Some,
of course you do.
and sometimes that
Look here.
eye
I
contact can
talked
cause something.
I talked to this girl for months, but had never met her.
Okay.
And her voice was just so off the chain. I was like, oh bitch. I'm like, your voice, bitch, I hope your body saying everything your voice sound like. I hope that's what your body like. You feel me? And then now y'all already been talking for months, talking that nasty shit to each other. And so you already got some kind of anticipation going on when you meet them.
Right.
And you go out there and you meet them bitches. Just turn around and she look like Predator. And you like, God damn. Uh, and and now you already done fucking fucked around and found out that you fucking with Predator, all right? Then motherfucker gonna touch you. Her hands feel like she been cutting trees, fucking changing engines, and all kind of shit for the last 15 years, okay? You be like, damn, bitch, you ever heard of those shit? Now you already, peeped it out. She looked like Predator. Then you done look down at her hands and bitch touch you and you still turned on. But you grossed out at the same fucking time.
That's crazy.
That
But
has happened. That has
but that's
happened to me.
that happened. That kind of happened to me too. Like I want to say maybe 30 years ago. I'll never forget. I was talking to somebody through back then. They didn't have the online stuff like that. It was over the
Right,
phone.
right.
It was the party line, and you was talking. I was talking to the person, and she was like, "I'm thinking all the right places and blah blah." You know.
They be lying, yeah.
I hold on. I go to the house, right? I'm like, shit. They open the door. Man, they come to under my chest, first of all. That was number one. Two, it was not what it was. Everything was out of proportion. I was like, oh my God, how am gonna get out of this? I'm in this motherfucker
Look
house.
here.
How am gonna get out of here?
This motherfucker can look like she had been in the water and then got in the fan all day long. Her hands was not the only place rough, okay? Even her face was like rough. And I was like, it's like this motherfucker just didn't have not known about lotion her whole life. No one had ever told her about that. Nobody told her about moisture and lubrication because that motherfucker was so dry, okay? And
Damn.
I was like, hmm. And the fuckery of it was, you fucking your body cringing because you're looking at her, and you can't fucking stomach it. But then she start talking, and you hear her voice, and you be like, yeah. Then you open your eyes, you be like, nope, nope, ain't do it. Uh, I've been in one of those moments before, a couple of times, and
Like a catfish shit.
right. Bitch had sent me a fucking picture and everything. It was a glamour shot. And that's what I was telling people, my friend. I told my friend who hooked us up, I was like, said, bro, I don't know about this because this a fucking glamour shot. You remember glamour shots back in the day?
Mm-mm.
If you was an ugly motherfucker, it's like what AI doing nowadays. If you an ugly, weird looking motherfucker, it'll fix it for you. That's what the glamour shots was like. That
Wow.
motherfucker had some fucking glamour shots out this world. And so that's what I was seeing in my head when I was talking to her and when I was gonna come see her. And when you get there, she really didn't look like that. They had fucking made that fucking picture up like a motherfucker. Okay. Um, there was not the dry skin. The bitch was even missing teeth, and where you couldn't fucking miss that, she was missing them, and it didn't even look like it. I was like, fuck that bitch. You done fucking played me, you hoe.
See, I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit. You ever watch? No, let me. How I'm gonna start that. So I had met this girl, right? Well, lady, she was older than me, not that much older. She like maybe a year, something like that. And she was real nice on the phone, talking. So then I went to her house. So in the middle of having sex with her on top of me, right? You know, she was riding my shit. Next thing you know, she took off her her hair weave, whatever.
Hair.
She took it off. You know, you remember Jamie Foxx when he was playing Wanda?
Yeah.
Man, that shit freaked me out. I'm like, I gotta go. I can't do this. It was like if my shit was real, my shit wasn't even real. That bitch went down. Let's say that. I had to go. I couldn't do it no more. It was a wrap. I couldn't do it. That
Wow.
motherfucker was looking like Wanda.
Mm, No. Better yet, you remember I'm gonna get you sucker?
Yeah, I
The
remember
woman
that.
who started taking off body parts, and when she took that wig off,
I
that's
see.
similar to like Wanda was.
See, nah. Wanda,
No, I can't do that one. I was
that's
just like, man, I kid you not. That girl that gave me that girl phone number, I called that bitch and I cursed her out. That bitch hung up on me. I called that bitch back, kept cursing her out again. That had went on about 4 or 5 times before I just left her alone.
see.
And because here go the real kick in the teeth about that whole situation. Uh, this bitch lived in the boon of the boon, okay? And it's not like it was like a 5 or 10 minute ride. Now in New Orleans, a 15-minute ride is long, okay?
Mhm.
Because you can get to everything in less than 15 minutes, unless you're not a highway driver. But in New Orleans, you can get to reasonable time 20 minutes, like if you're going to New Orleans East.
Okay.
But this girl didn't live east. She lived like the farthest fucking west of New Orleans. That bitch lived across the river almost to the end of motherfucking the freeway in that area. And then after you drive that freeway, you had to take a turn and go down in the fucking woods for about another mile and a half. I was mad as fuck when I went and saw that bitch. I was
Mm-mm.
real mad.
See, I don't
I
know.
was like, bitch, stop calling me. And
I don't
I'm
even
not
realize.
saying that I'm.
Do you ever think back like a lot of these people you done dated, not in a relationship, but like dated them, to see where it go, but it didn't work out after the first date.
Hey,
And
a
hold
big
up,
toe would be saying she looked good, okay? Now go ahead, DC.
he said, "I just remember." Depends on the toe, though.
No, it's the big toe. You ever seen that big toe on Don't Be a Menace?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm. All right, it depends on the toe. All
See,
toes don't look good.
now think. Hold on. Let me go back to my question. You ever think about back in the day, like you dated somebody for like a minute, and then when you met them, you didn't want them, and then I don't remember how I got rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, what
Oh,
did I
I know
stop?
what you're talking about. Yeah, I've been in that before.
Like, damn, how did I leave like that person that told me they was this and that, and then when I went there and I got out of the situation, I left their house. I don't know how I got rid of them. I ghosted them, but I'm saying, what did I do?
Right.
Did they keep calling? What happened?
Well, back then it was a little harder to ghost people. You couldn't block them completely out your life. You know, you couldn't be like, oh, that number can't call my house no more. Like you could do with a cell phone.
Right.
So it
It's
was a
like
little harder to ghost people back then.
that's what I'm
And
trying to
even
figure.
if you was ghosting them, their show was letting you know how they felt about the shit.
Right. But
Answering machine, Fucking we done recorded a fucking shit ass message, took up your whole goddamn tape. Damn, I'm telling my age, huh?
Hello?
Oh wow. Don't worry about that.
Y'all got any more questions? Y'all got enough time to ask it? Ask a couple more questions. We got like 15 more minutes. Y'all got any more questions? But that was a good question. What was that? Sunday to November or something? Sunday in November, you did a good question about the eyes. The eyes can't get you in trouble. Not knowing anything else about a person. First thing you meet and all you see is them eyes looking at you, and you next thing you know, you in love. Next thing you know, you trying to run away.
I
So
hate finding going somewhere and being attracted to somebody who's at work because that's a whole nother fucking ball game. Especially when they got these fucked up ass companies that don't want you fraternizing with the customers. So see, those is these fucking missed fucked opportunities.
just read my book. I don't even know if 60 block numbers was back. I didn't think you can block numbers when you back then.
No, you couldn't.
You
You could
couldn't
block
block
your number when you was calling them, but you can't block numbers like that.
like now. You can block anybody
You can
number
start
now.
six. You can start 6, 7 back in the day.
Look at Lisa talking about I didn't catfish. I would lock you out.
Right,
Lisa,
it blocked your number, but it didn't block um you didn't catfish them. It didn't block them from calling you do.
right? Yeah, because it was
Motherfucker
crazy.
keep
It was
right.
crazy. It was crazy meeting people back in the day because it was like now these days you got caller ID. You can be like, nope,
Right.
or you can basically block them on your phone. Hit that block, block this
And do.
person. Back then you couldn't do nothing. Shoot, they keep calling, ringing your damn phone.
Harassing
You
you,
took the phone off the hook.
calling the
No,
number no calling from another number and shit like that.
yeah, you just got numbers. You can see the number, but you couldn't see. You didn't know. You know who it was. They go to a payphone. You wouldn't even know.
You say
Right.
She said you can plug the thing into your phone and you could block. I don't know what that was. What was that? I'm just reading my book. I don't know what that was.
You old as fuck.
I don't even know what that was. Anybody want to join the panel? You can go ahead and jump on the panel to make it easy if you don't want to type. You want to type. You ain't got to show your face. You can push your avatar and we be cool with that. You got 15 minutes. Yeah, oh, y'all, she gone. I can play my mic back on. Yes. I can put my mic back on. Mm-hmm.
So what's your plans next weekend? You going to surprise?
I'm gonna see what Brittany doing, cause I ain't gonna go out there like that. Let me see what she wanna do. Cause
Right.
she wanna go to Canal Street, so she wanna do some shopping, and it'd be cool. That's
Well,
a
here go
pay.
the thing. Curtis the one fucking talking about let's go to Houston, let's go to Houston. But how we gonna do that? You work on the weekend.
He been at the job for a long time.
We don't know.
He can put in his time Monday. He should have put it in that. He should have been put it in. Excuse me.
Right, but we just came back. How
Just
old
read
am
my.
I?
Now, just read my book. It's cool people now.
I'm from the 70s. I'm from the
Huh.
70s. We're gonna leave it at that.
The early '70s or the late '70s? That's what they gonna ask next.
You think? I think you just told them what to ask next.
Keisha said, I hate when people could interrupt the phone conversation through the operator. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they used to be able to do that.
That's around me on that
And
phone
they
for
used
all
to be
the
able to get
answers.
the
I can
operator to call back
take a
that
call.
last person who called them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was some old school fucking shit there.
Yeah, it was.
Remember you leave the phone off the hook and it just go then it stop.
Yep, that was back in the day.
I still have a house phone though. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. See, I still have a house phone,
Well, I
which
had
don't make no
one.
sense.
We had one like 5 years ago when we was in apartments. Oh,
No,
leave. We moved in the house. I just never connected it back.
I'm old.
Shit, if you old, then I'm a shit. I'm past that.
I'm fucking old. What's your years?
I'm 59 years
You
old.
wanna talk shit?
I
Well,
just
yeah,
turned
I know you older than me.
I just
I
turned
know that.
59. I just turned 59 May 15. Yep.
And I turned 49. Oh damn, I saved my age, huh? Shit.
So what you doing for your
Um,
birthday? Your 50th birthday?
for my 50, oh, I don't know. Right, break the call. Hold, yeah, right. Um, well, I have a year away from my 50th. Um, I don't know. I have things that I'm thinking about doing, but it's obvious I'm not going to do what I planned maybe 2, 3 years ago. So, but then again, I probably could still do it. But I don't know how many people gonna want to dress up and go to the zoo.
Dress up and go to the zoo.
Yeah, that's what I wanted my birthday party to be. You know, they be having them like conference rooms or whatever they call them bitches that
Mhm.
you can rent out for parties and whatnot.
Mhm.
I wanted to go have a party at the zoo. I wanted to have a like catered dinner and we drinking and we eating and shit like that. We socializing. And if you wanted to go walk through the zoo, you could go do that. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do for my 50th.
That's different. I like the
I
zoo.
tried.
I love the zoo.
I do too. I do too. So yeah. And I'm to the point I'm like, fuck it. I don't need to bring them fucking kids to go to the zoo. I'll go myself.
I know, right?
Last week,
We got a safari down the street. I said I'm gonna take Penelope there next week before it get too hot.
right. And when we went to Pride last week, old boy gave me a ticket to the zoo. So I'm going to the zoo on them for now. But I'm if I like it, I'm gonna get me a membership for
Hmm.
2 people, like, because Keisha wouldn't go to no zoo anyway. So I'm gonna get a membership so me and Lonzo could go to the zoo. Um, I got the new grandbaby, and I'm gonna have another one later in the year. So fuck, I'm probably like gonna need that. Not for the little one yet, but
Yeah.
old girl and her chatterbox ass, that motherfucker mocking Keisha. I can't have that shit. So even though she a girl and whatever, I can't have that shit. So I'm gonna say something that sound fucked up. It is fucked up. But
Keisha, you be making me laugh though, but I be trying to keep a straight face. You be like, I'm gonna say something fucked up, but it is. And I'm like, okay, where we go?
no, I'm male.
Mel, go ahead. She typing. I keep seeing. She said this year for if I keep saying because I'm reading the chat and then I go over here.
Right. No, but my son has been dating this woman that we know of for I'm gonna say about maybe March that we know he had been dating her, but he finally introduced her to us like in March, and
You said how
he
long
has
they
a
been
little
dating?
girl. They say they've been dating about a year,
Okay.
and this is our first time really meeting her and stuff. The first time she came, it was just her and the baby,
Mm-hmm.
and then her mama came, and so her mama and the baby they be visiting. But here go the fucked up shit I'm about to say about that. They don't visit about. Okay, I know her mama was there twice. She done came over here about 4 or 5 times already, and I have not even fucking get held the goddamn child. Um, I talked to her, but she's a snooty little fuck, and she like, you blew me off, bitch. I'ma blow you off too.
How old is she?
She's one. But one time they were over here and I was outside barbecuing and she was like, you keep going outside. I'm gonna go with you. I had stopped to talk to her and I don't know, she was trying to make up her mind if she wanted to tell me something because you could see it. And I was like, you know what? Well, forget you. And I walked off. And when I walked off, she started crying and shit.
No.
And I was like, wow.
No, man.
And I,
No.
yeah, that's what I told her that is. But now she fucking sitting around here fucking screaming some fucking Gloria the cat. No, we can't have that shit. I was like,
that is fucked up.
right. And you want to know the fuckery of that? Most times when she talk, it's just a bunch of chatter. She sounds like a little chipmunk. But in that video her mama sent, you could clearly understand what the fuck she was saying. I went, oh hell no, you can't have that shit. And if y'all watch us, you know Keisha with Gloria and Gloria. That mama, she was singing Gloria, and then she finished out with the cat at the end. I said, no, we can't have this. We can't have you doing shit like this. So I said,
she one way and then she the other way. She.
Oh well, here go the difference now. When she wanted to go outside with me that day, she wasn't walking. She's walking now. So yeah, she's walking. So well, I ain't gonna be able to avoid her like that until when she stop being stuck up. But I'm gonna get her over just like I get all the other kids over, cause she a greedy little thing.
See.
And
what's up, Leilani?
Yeah, what's up, Leilani? Yeah, that motherfucker said that shit screaming and hollering. I was like, can't have that. So they're supposed to be coming over this weekend. So I'm gonna fuck with her. Cause that's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. I can't have that. And then she sings so badly.
It froze.
Oh, I froze.
Oh, you back?
No, I heard you. Okay. Oh wow, it done got dark. And I would have cut the light on, but that bitch all the way over there.
You sound like me. I ain't like my drink is way over there.
Right.
Y'all got any more questions before we go? Any more questions? Like I said, that was a good question about the eyes. As far as intents of meeting somebody or, seeing somebody staring at you in your eyes. Eyes do play a factor. They do. It's that contact.
Oh wow. You ever looked at somebody
I don't want to know.
that turn you on and you look them in the eyes and y'all way you can't do what you want to do and you be like, bitch, you lucky this is where we at. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm looking at you and I know you're gonna let me. You lucky this is where we at. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's crazy.
I'm gonna show you about playing like that. That'd be fucked up.
That's crazy though.
Hold up.
That's crazy because that's so true though.
When people touch your shit, that shit be aggravating as fuck.
I know the feeling. That's why they don't
I
need
said
me.
that because I had a charger over here that go with my light. I wonder if it work like this. Let's see. I should be able to. Oh wait. No, I don't have one of them. Ain't just a bit. Oh well, shit happens. That ain't gonna work. So we done? Oh, they got a
Yeah.
comment. Who's that?
Say that again.
Oh, Leilani laughed.
Yeah, she
Right,
laughing at you, talking about them looking at the eyes. You know you going, yeah, you gonna smash.
right. You can tell. Shit. Like, bitch, you only doing that because you at work. Damn.
Now, have you ever messed with somebody on your job?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't mix business and pleasure. I can't fuck up my money like that. Cause then you gonna get us both fired, bitch. You know, I can't fuck up my money like that.
Yeah.
Why you ain't call me? Was it that? Was we doing that?
Like, what we doing now? don't cause no
Right,
problems.
right. I'm gonna need to transport to the other store.
I need a transfer.
Right. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
People,
Yeah, people motherfuckers.
that happened to
No,
me.
I don't.
That happened to me with a straight girl. We was at work, and I kept trying to figure out why she keep touching me, like my face and my hair. That's when I had I had curly hair doing something with the fade and stuff. And then I was like getting ready to get my hair plaited or something. She was like, I can plait your
Look
hair.
here.
I can plait
Them
your hair.
motherfuckers.
She kept telling me she can plait my hair and braid it or whatever. And then my dumb ass take a chance. Let me go to her house. She did my hair. One thing led to the next. Next day we at work. I'm like, this shouldn't have happened. Next thing you know, weeks go past. She just in my face talking about, you ain't gonna buy me no lunch today. I had to go tell my boss what was going on, because me and my boss, we had good communications, so I go tell my
Right.
boss. I told my boss,
Repertoire.
I had to tell her, I was like, this girl, I shouldn't have did it. She like, all right, at least I know what's going on. Just stay calm, stay cool. I'm getting ready to get, what she said, hold up, I'm getting ready, let me put it on the screen. I'm getting ready to get my hair washed. I'm getting on my baby girl's nerves. I be listening. All right, I'm just reading my book. I see you in the YouTube streets. I be seeing you. Yep. But other than that, we about to get off of here. You can have some good conversation. We be back in July, which is a couple of weeks from now. By then, I'm gonna come up with some heavy. I'm trying to find somebody. I gotta find somebody. I'm gonna find
What you
somebody.
need? You gotta find somebody. Some people are just fucking funny, I guess. But like I said, I guess maybe I'd be kind of funny acting too. If a motherfucker I don't know actually do. Hey, do you want to be on this podcast?
Yeah. Sometimes tell them, they can be at their own house. All they gotta do is
I
click
be
on the
telling
link.
her that.
Click on the link. That's all they
I,
gotta do. Yeah.
right. Okay.
Alright guys, thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all hit the like button on both channels. We appreciate y'all coming through. For the ones that's watching the replay, make sure y'all hit the like button on both channels. As you see down in the scroll at the bottom, it's telling you where to go to it's Mel's Baby's channel. By the time this ends, I gotta wait for it to upload or whatever it does, and then I'll put her channel in the description. Alright, anything you guys say before we go off here? What you doing this weekend?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing I know of, I don't think. But we be spurred of the moment people at times. So I just don't never know what I be doing.
Right. Unless
I
somebody
could be saying I'm not gonna be doing something, but something always happens.
right. I'm the type of person like we get invited to a lot of stuff. Like I'm going to a party tomorrow night. Last week I DJ'd a party. Next week I got a dentist appointment, but if Brittany wanna go to New York, I'm gonna have to reschedule that. Other than that, like I'm a spur of the moment too. You know, it's like, okay, what's going on? Oh, like today, I took my grandbaby to the pool down the street. I didn't realize that's a whole got water slide, all that type of stuff. It's real big. I didn't realize it, and we've been living on this side for over 10 years, maybe 15
Wow.
years, and
Yeah.
never drove on that side to actually go in that side to go to that water park.
I didn't make weekend plans for this weekend because I know I'm gonna be busy next weekend. Um, like I said, I'm going to this little gym show, whatnot, and the ticket is good for the whole weekend. It's
Okay.
good for the whole 3 days of the show. But on Saturday they have it's supposed to be a lobster fest going downtown. And downtown, that park that's going at, when you pass that park, you be like, oh, being old as you are, it makes you want to go fucking play. It's bad like that.
Okay.
So yeah, like it got the water coming up out the ground, and it goes into like a cave like type thing on. And yeah, it's nice. It's
You
a
know
nice
what?
water park.
I'm gonna tell you something that I like that you did. I like, and I'm just saying if you want to do, if it's up to you, but when you did the vlogging when you was in New Orleans,
Uh-huh.
that was fun watching. I actually watched the whole thing. I'm sitting there like I'm there. I'm like, ooh, turn this way. Why she ain't turn that way? but,
Right.
but you should. I'm just up to you. I ain't telling you what you do, but
Yeah.
do some more vlogging. You know what I'm saying? Because vlogging.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I got a tripod that I got that I don't know if you know, but when I go places, I'm in a power wheelchair. So
Right.
I got the tripod that can go with that, and I'm gonna hook that bitch up one day, and I'm gonna vlog some more
Yeah, because
because I have a lot of places in which I want to go.
I was
Like if I would
watching.
have vlogged me in the fucking post in the passport office, y'all wouldn't believe that shit. Cause I couldn't believe it was fucking happening to me. And they already sent me my passport. I was supposed to be waiting till July 6th to get it, and I already got it now.
Okay.
So yeah, and that's another reason I wanna. I don't know where I wanna make. I've been trying to figure out my next trip. I said when it comes, it's gonna come. Because look, when I went to New Orleans not too long ago, I planned it, but I didn't plan it like that because I always buy my ticket in advance, regardless. Because I get the one you can change. So if I don't feel like going at that time, I just change it to the next date.
Okay.
And yeah.
Yeah,
So
because like I said, I did watch it. I enjoy watching it. You know, I was like, all right, where they at now? Okay, the one when you was by yourself and nobody wanted to go.
yeah, when I was at the park.
Yeah, and then when y'all all went out and stuff, and you was showing, and y'all was
Yeah.
out there, I really enjoy watching that, and I think if you do that, yeah, trust me, people will watch, because then a lot of people don't get out, so they live on stuff we show them, when we out in the streets.
Right. I was talking to a partner of mine. He was like, "Oh, we go fishing." I was like, "Well, where the fuck you go?" You was like White Rock. I was like, "Nope, I don't want to go fishing. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good." No, White Rock Lake is where Plano sewer dump. Okay, I don't want no fish from that water. I'm good. That's dirty water.
That sound like out in
So,
DC. I don't know how these people fishing in this DC chocolate dark polluted water, and they be fishing. I'll be like, even though I can't eat seafood, but it just, I can't see
Right.
it.
Right. Water be shitty brown, green.
Yep.
Yeah, just all kind of shit.
All right, guys. Go ahead, close it out.
How you gonna fuss with me about my equipment, man? Go ahead,
said that?
you close this out. Go read the last comment. How you
It's
gonna fuss with me about my equipment?
I didn't even see that. There's a power chair, not a wheelchair.
Right.
Hey, sometimes I be wanting the damn chair, period. Shit. I be riding that
Look
joke
here.
in Walmart.
Right. Man, one time I went to fucking Walmart and I was walking in Walmart and shit and something just hit me and I damn near passed out. And the fuckery of it to me was other people realized it. So I was like, you know what? I need to go see about that shit. That was a long time ago. But yeah, I did. So it's bullshit. But it's a power wheelchair. That is what it is called. All right. Boy, the nerve of some fucks. But anyway, um, yeah, let's go ahead on. I guess we'll talk about other shit other days. But yeah, I don't know where I want to go next, but I know I do want to go somewhere. Um, and I'm trying to get it in with Curtis before his baby comes, because after that I ain't even gonna go on no trips with him. Bitch, go over there and deal with that Highland motherfucker.
I'm about to go. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, share, subscribe.
I'm just saying.
DC Kool-Aid. And
What you laughing at? Nope, not her around. See, look at that. Look at that. Boy. That's what you was laughing at. Nah. I, anyways, good night, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. I don't know what DC outro is, but hey, it's she about to tell y'all.
hit that like button, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that
There you
notification
go.
bell. Every time we go live, you don't want to miss a video on either or channel. Make sure you do that. Anyway, make sure you share friend to everybody. Come on, let's go. See y'all. Peace.
Take my mic. Take my mic. Take my mic. Take. Tony Tank. Take my mic. DJ Rico. Better than KO Productions. We putting it down, baby. Sing it to 'em right here, Tony.
I got a feeling I can't ignore. Girl, I've never been so sure. Needing you more and more.
Yeah.
Gonna show you what I have in store. Tricks and games